Where's the independence of the committee? Look at the empty seats here. Where's Elon Musk? I'm sure he's a genius and is a very credible person because of the wealth he's accumulated. But that does not put him above the law or the responsibility to come before this committee in this Congress. If he's so great, if these plans and all the fraud and abuse that he's found are so eminent, why isn't he here explaining it?
Yes, I don't know if you've seen this. I have the complete video. Representative John Larson criticized Elon Musk and shouted at his Republican colleagues after Elon Musk's testimony was blocked before a hearing of the House Ways and Means Committee on March. Crazy. These people have been looking for a means to go after Elon Musk, and that was blocked. This Democrat representative looks to be angry, but it is crazy to me to see how he is shouting. You don't talk to people like you're talking to your children. No, until hitting the table. What I saw on this video clearly tells me a lot of things, and it's important I show you the video. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that. It will do you no harm if you share the video out.
This is indeed a sad morning. Very sad morning. When this committee, the oldest and most continuous in the Congress, neglects its responsibility and essentially holds this hearing today to block any further discussion. The men and women on this committee are good people. They're honest and caring people. And that's why I do not understand why you would relegate this committee to no longer being of significance and resort to saying you will do whatever Elon Musk and Donald Trump tell you to do. Where's the independence of the committee? Where's the legislature? We're an equal branch of government. And you start off with a blather, and yet look at the empty seats here. Where's Elon Musk? I'm sure he's a genius and is a very credible person because of the wealth he's accumulated. But that does not put him above the law or the responsibility to come before this committee in this Congress. If he's so great, if these plans and all the fraud and abuse that he's found are so eminent, why isn't he here explaining it? You know why. Because he's out to privatize Social Security. He's been on television the last couple of days talking exactly about Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, and what he intends to do. Privatize it. The American people, some of them may have been born at night, but not last night. People are aware of this. Every single one of your districts, all the money that comes in monthly, and you have not done, you as a Congress, have not done anything in more than 54 years. And now you have someone coming in to privatize a system, something you have longed to do going back to 1982, because Elon Musk thinks that this is the best thing to do. President Trump has called Social Security a scam. Elon Musk, as Mr. Neal said, called it a Ponzi scheme. Ask that of the people in your district. Ask that, Mr. Smith, of the more than 198,000 people in your district who rely on Social Security, and you won't even let the person who's planning to privatize it, who's telling the big lie in front of everyone, in bold as he possibly can, saying, this is what we're going to do. The Congress is in our back pocket. We don't even have to come before them and testify because we control the House, we control the Senate, and we control the presidency. And it's the tyranny of the executive. It's why these resolutions were first adopted back in 1789, because the founding fathers knew that the executive branch does not have total authority over the legislature unless you have a willing party that says, no, we're going to do exactly what you tell us to do, Mr. Musk and Mr. President. It doesn't matter to our constituents. It doesn't matter how much money they are not going to receive. We're not even going to tell them the truth about what's going to happen to them. And every single one of these districts where they're being shut down and their personnel, and as Mr. Neal said, Dan, after you cut and eliminate the people, say the agency isn't responding accordingly. No other agency operates for under less than 1%. With that, they administer to over 70 million people in the nation's #1 anti-poverty program for the elderly and children. Shame! Shame! Can't bring people in front of this body? If he's right, if they're so good, if they're so just, why aren't they here telling the American people about it? They're not, because you know the truth. It's about privatization.
And on with Kara Swisher. Kara, thanks so much for joining me. I know you've been hanging out at South by Southwest.
I have.
You've been busy, so but it means you're out there hearing what people are saying. And
Indeed.
we mentioned getting hammered by his businesses, but also like people are doing acts of vandalism against cyber trucks. You once
Right.
called them a heat shield. What's going on with the heat shield for Trump?
Well, it's not good from a business point of view. The stock's been going down precipitously, largely because of reports out of Europe, and here in the United States, the sales have fallen off. It's not a surprise, one, because he's a polarizing figure, and the people who buy his cars are largely people who might vote Democratic, and he's got to attract the same amount of, I guess, red state people or MAGA people to buy the cars. Secondly, the cars haven't been innovated that much recently, and there's a lot of competitors, as you know. And so that's probably impacting at the same time. And then inevitably, cars that dominate tend to not dominate. And so he hasn't been paying attention.
Libras are melting down on social media after Trump bought a Tesla. I don't know if you've seen that. Extremely concerning. Somebody wrote, this is actually very telling and boosted the theory that Biden's snub of Tesla and his EV summit was one of the catalysts for Elon Musk's radicalizations. He didn't get influence he wanted from Democrat, got vindictive, bought Twitter, backed Trump, and paid his way into the White House. Libras are not having it. They are now saying, oh, Trump committed a crime by, buying Twitter in front of the White House. Crazy. I don't know if you've seen this. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor should do that.
Wouldn't be surprised if we soon see an executive order mandating that all American families have to buy or own a Tesla. As Toronto Dump went on social media yesterday to call the boycott illegal. The boycott, by the way, is worldwide. This is a mandate. They're always talking about a mandate. This is a mandate from the American people and the people of the earth. To be honest, I once considered buying an electric car like a Tesla, but the Republicans talked me out of it. Like, I saw meme after meme on the internet of the power grid going down and us libs in our electric cars stranded on the side of the road while they and their diesel-powered and gas-powered trucks hopped up on testosterone, drove by, and laughed at us. So they really talked me out of it. I don't know. But seriously, when did a boycott become illegal? When did press become illegal? Because he said that very recently too.
Yes, I don't know if this lady is watching only MNBC and CNN or what exactly, because I didn't see anywhere Trump saying this. Like, if you decide to boycott Tesla, it'll be a problem. Trump made it clear if you want to destroy Tesla, you will get it hard. It'll be a problem. That is what Trump said. He didn't mention people who said, oh, we are boycotting Tesla because of that is insane. Now Libras are saying Trump committed a crime.
Donald Trump did something illegal today, and he did it in the White House driveway. Donald Trump used federal property to do a TV commercial. Donald Trump stood with Elon Musk in the White House driveway with some Teslas in front of them, and Donald Trump pretended to buy a Tesla. It has been reported by legitimate news organizations everywhere that Donald Trump bought a Tesla from Elon Musk today, as if that's a fact. There is no evidence of that whatsoever.
This is it. If you watch the mainstream media, especially these people, this is the kind of news you will get. He has changed the whole narrative. Like, so Trump should buy this car and bring the receipt and put on this guy's face to see. So to stop him from turning the narrative the way they want. It is crazy. Jon Stewart said at the beginning, these are the kind of people he was talking about. If you see clips after this video, that is just for the YouTube algorithm. Please, you can stop here.
One of the lucrative helmets that they wear when they go to war.
Lucrative?
Yeah, lucrative. You know, this is the crash out buckets because I feel like when you wear this helmet, you already crashed out. It's like you committed to the crash out. Like
Right. You're all in.
all in. So I feel like we at war right now with the Democrats. I know.
As long as we wrap before the new season of South.
Watch this moment where, of course,
When we talk about
the White House today.
Today, Donald Trump irreparably destroyed the 80-year-old post-World War
Confrontation between world leaders perhaps we have ever seen.
An apology tonight?
Absolutely.
All right, but what else is going on? Not much in the Oval Office to discuss the big turnaround that the country has done, where Trump says now he's the dictator.
To say that it is one of the most astonishing moments that we have ever seen happen.
Different Allegheny, 77, he uses a cane, and he was shaking his...
I do lots of media.
Friendly media.
No,